Hey, Cowboy Nation, this Cowboys abroad. Let's talk some football. Let's talk some football. Let's spend a minute. Let's talk a little bit of football. Let's talk about subjects that you love to hate. Let's talk about Dak Prescott. Starting off with, well, we want to talk about Dak Prescott because I want to talk about Amari Cooper and I want to talk about Dak. Um, and the reason I want to talk about these is because time is ticking. Time is ticking. The deadlines are coming. The deadlines are coming up. What we're gonna tag? We're gonna tag. We're gonna sign. What we're gonna do, Cowboy Nation? It's important. It's important Cowboy business that we chime in on this. Right now we look like we're part on the money. We are part on we're part on the money. The Cowboys are giving Dak an offer of 33.5, 105 million guaranteed. Dak's current camp turned it down. It looks like we on a road trip. We're on a road trip to the franchise tag. You know, and the franchise tag look appealing at just over $31 million, 31.6 million, I think it is, for the franchise point tag for the year. That looks appealing because Dak's camp on a 4-year deal, 160 million. At least that's the reports that don't. That's the reports I'm seeing. So that's the big 4Z. That's the big 40. 40 million, $40 million a year. I didn't see the guaranteed money. So I don't really know what that number looks like. What I will say is this. Why wasn't $105 million guaranteed enough? Why wasn't 33.5 enough? Now I think it probably would have been enough if we did the deal last year. But the Cowboys organization decided they're gonna let Dak play for $2 million, $2 million last year. So that essentially cost Dak $31 million in salary last year. So um, with that, what we're gonna do? Dak's value appreciated over the course of the years. At least Dak's camp feel like his value appreciated, and not only that, but then I think just an educated guess, it's the guaranteed money. Um, Still in this deal, Wentz got more guaranteed money. Carson Wentz got more guaranteed money. Golf got more guaranteed money. You know, Dak's Dak's agent is saying, my guy, both of these guys, I'm not letting my guy take less money. You know, and so, uh, and he shouldn't. If Dak's agent is worth his damn paycheck and worth the high commission that he's going to get, he shouldn't let his client take. He shouldn't let his client take less money than Wentz and Golf. So luckily we're on a road trip. We're on a road trip, and time is clicking to the franchise tag, which I'm not necessarily opposed to on the surface. I can't really, Dak made $2 million last year. That's 16, that's 15 times, almost 16 times his salary. I can't really be mad. I can't really be mad at that salary. That's a lot of compensation. And so I can't be mad about it. The problem is, we don't know what's happening with the CBA, and if we don't get that second tag, what that means is that we're going to have to. Uh, if we tag that means we're going to have to let Cooper go into free agents. We're going to let Amari Cooper go into free agents. The question is, as Cowboys organization, we're going to let Amari Cooper go just to save $2, $3, $4 million, $2, $3, $4 million, because that's what it's gonna come. It's gonna come down to. Do we overpay? Does the organization overpay what they think that they should pay or want to pay? A couple $1 million, so they have that franchise available to use on Amari Cooper. And Mari was a little bit. Amari is an elite player. Not saying anything away from him. But he had some times where he was injured. He was a little, at times, his numbers were down. He had a problem producing on the home turf. He had a problem producing, and there's a number of factors for that. And I'm not putting criticism on Amari Cooper. What I am saying is, he is a better candidate for a franchise tag, in my opinion, to give us another year of evaluation with him healthy and a full scale year with him on the field. So far, we haven't seen a full healthy year of Marvin Cooper on the field for our organization. He came in mid-season, mid-season year before. Last year, he was hurt half the season. So I would like to put him on the franchise tag and get a full year of healthy play out of Mark Cooper before I give him that big money paycheck. Uh, so I would prefer to use a franchise tag on I would prefer to use a franchise tag on Mark Cooper and sign Dak Prescott. But these negotiations ain't going according to plan. What we gonna do? Uh, I don't know. Really, not really sure how this gonna play out. I do know I don't want to lose Mark. I do know I want to get Dak. I want to get Dak signed. Um, and sometimes, and sometimes you got to make, in order to have it both ways. You got to make, in order to have it both ways, you have to make a sacrifice, or you got to sacrifice one of the players. The question is what sacrifice are we, as a team, we willing to make? We willing to take a stand, say we ain't giving Dak no more money, put a franchise tag on him, let Amari Cooper, that we gave up a #1 draft pick for, going to free agency and potentially lose our #1 receiver, and then have to replace our #1 receiver. Or we just gonna cave and give Dak more money? Don't know what's gonna happen. But we on contract watch. We gotta figure out. We gotta figure out what's gonna happen here on contract watch. Because here in the next few days, one way or the other, it's all gonna be settled. It's gonna be settled, and we'll know here in a short period of time what happened. Me, I would rather just pay Dak the money and be done with it. Use my tag on Cooper and call it a day. I know some of you are gonna say trade Dak. Some of you are gonna say trade Dak. Some of y'all gonna say he ain't worth the money. Whatever your opinion is your opinion. We don't have to trade. We don't have to trade Dak. We can put the non-exclusive tag on Dak. If we don't want Dak, we can put the non-exclusive tag on Dak. Get Dak at about $27-26 million as opposed to the $32 million. Let him negotiate with other teams, and then if another team pick him up, we get 2 first-round picks. So we don't have to trade. We don't have to franchise tag Dak and trade Dak. We can just put the non-exclusive tag on him if that's the way we're gonna go. But I don't really think that's the best. You may think that's the best course option. I don't. Why? Uh, well, I put it to you like this. I put it to you like this. Uh, Cleveland Browns, they drafted four QBs, all in the first round, all projected to be highly marketable and quality QBs, first round material. 4 first round picks on QBs, and it's still yet to win a single playoff game with any of those damn QBs. Not a single playoff game after spending 4 #1 picks. Haven't won a single playoff game with any of those damn QBs. First round picks. So it's not as easy, not as simple as just taking. It's not as easy, not as simple as just taking a couple draft picks and going to get a QB. It's not that damn simple. You know, you don't know you don't know what you're gonna get. You might get a Mahomes. You might get a damn Mark Sanchez. You just don't know what you're gonna get. This Cowboys, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. I'm out.